Greetings. It's been a little minute, huh? First, I just like to take a moment to set the intention to cultivate a space of protection from all evil eye, ill intention from spies and spell work, and any ill will from anybody who may pass by. I also ask the Most High to help me to channel clear and concise messages rooted in truth and clarity. Okay. So it's not for gimmick, it's not for entertainment. It's for healing, growth, and ascension. So if you're not here for that, then you're in the wrong place, and I suggest you leave now. Anybody that goes against these intentions that have been set, may you experience the consequences of your actions and your ill will, spoken or unspoken. I also ask for Mami Wata, Kalima, Archangel Uriel, and Archangel Michael to join me here in this space as I channel, because this is very serious. And protection is what we call on, especially in these times. Now, this is going to be a collective message, okay? I'm going to start with the channeled messages in terms of what I've already written down, and then I'm going to move on to the tarot. Okay, I'm going to be pulling from a few different decks because I have a feeling this is going to be good. Now, there's several sorted messages here, so just let me give you fair warning of that, because the messages are very sorted, but I mean the channel messages are. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So first and foremost, Paisa. I swear, when I channeled this the other day, I'm like, this has to be a gang. Paisa, isn't Paisa a gang? Because right after Paisa, I got Vice Lords. So clearly something happening with gangs. But then I got God's Disciples. Okay, GD is a gang as well. But then God's Disciples translated in that channel message to actual God's disciples. Okay, so this is something dating back to the beginning of religion. Okay, the beginning of God consciousness. All right, but I'm not really sure if the vice lords and well, so how I got it when I channeled it is that there's gangs, right? There's physical gangs, there's people that can be scary. But then there's spiritual gangs. Okay, there are people who, I guess, they feel like they're above God, they feel like they're above the law, and so these individuals are being taught or being shown that they're not above God. Okay. Now, God is whatever you resonate with in your spirit, because I'm not going to tell you what that's supposed to mean for you. All right. But just understand that there is a force that is greater than all of this human existence. All right. So when it comes to individuals who are, I guess, revered as scary, dangerous, Spirit wants it to be a clear message that there are also disciples in the spirit that are way tougher. So there was that. And then I put flesh and blood is not more powerful than spirit, which made it all possible. Because if you think about it, How can humans think that they're above the spiritual realm when the spiritual realm is what ordained them to be human in the first place? You know what I mean? Like, you are spirit before you're human. That's why you have to die. Everyone has a death. There is no permanency, which is why it confuses me why people go out and it's just interesting that people feel like they can do things to become immortal, right? Why would you want to be immortal? Why would you want to live on the earth forever? That's why I don't understand why people who are, they're aging, they go and get plastic surgery to change their age. It's like, but it's just a natural process, right? Like, and I get it. There's this pressure that people feel to maintain a particular perception. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It doesn't resonate with me. So I really don't know. But I do know that there are people who feel a pressure to look a particular way, to be a particular way. Okay. So, anyway, the next thing I got was Omega. Okay. Omega is the beginning. So, again, it goes back to God consciousness, or the beginning of God, or the beginning of Jesus. I don't know, but listen, like I said, I'm gonna get into the cards after the channel messages, so we'll see where this is going. I got rising stars. Okay. I saw that two ways. I saw it as like rising stars, like individuals who are here on this planet who have a star quality, right? And then I got rising stars, like stars that are rising back to the sky. So this is like dead stars, like dead celebrities. I don't know. I don't know. Then I got strengthen your energy, like your inner G, okay? The G in you, the inner gangster. Because some of y'all may be feeling afraid right now. You may be feeling uncertain right now. You may be unsure about what is exactly going on, especially with all that's going on in the world. So it's like there's an uncertainty that, well, what am I even doing all this for? Why am I even showing up? Why am I existing? But I would like to challenge you, because I had to do it for myself too. I would like to challenge you to see things from a different perspective. If you are one of the ones who feels uncomfortable with what's happening in the world right now, if you are one of the ones that happens to be conscious in a world full of sleep souls, this is your chance in that discomfort to rise above the shit that we see and understand that you have a certain type of power that can change it all. And sometimes it just starts with your voice. You know what I mean? This is why I can't stop doing what I do, because if I stop sharing my voice, then people stop remembering that they have a voice too. There's something very powerful about speaking up and speaking out. And even when people try to intimidate you, even when people try to shame you, even when people try to throw you off, you have to understand that standing firm, 10 toes down, and whatever truth it is that resonates with you, that's what makes real change. Because people will do everything they possibly can to silence you. But sometimes you are the catalyst for the change that you seek. And it's understanding that you are far more powerful than all of the people in the world that are creating all this evil, okay? Literally. It seems so dark and destructive because it is, but guess what is more powerful than darkness? Light. Why do you think the darkness is attracted to the light? A moth, what does it do? It flies to the light. Yeah. There's a magnetism in light. So, as much as we may feel like, this is not enough, it's not powerful enough, I'm not big enough, I'm only one person. Stop thinking that way. Sometimes all it takes is one person. Remember Rosa Parks? Remember Harriet Tubman? Sojourner Truth? Asada Shakur? Remember all of the women who had the courage, the fearlessness, the boldness to rise above the bullshit, even when they knew that their life was in danger. That type of power, that's impressive, and it inspires me. So, live in the past or on the better things. Do you choose to live in the past or do you choose to move on to better things? That is the question. It's up to you. You can dwell in the past and think about how all these things went wrong, or you can live in the future. You can create your future quite literally. So, what do you choose? Spirit is asking you to remember that you have power, far more power than you think, actually. Hmm. Hold on, y'all. Because, like I said, Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Kalima, and Mommy Wata is all here with me, and they not for no mess. It don't matter no more. They not for no mess. I'm going to be able to get the messages out regardless. Okay, so okay, boom. So angels all around you. You're surrounded by angels. I don't know. There's a person in particular, and I don't know who this is. It feels like a woman, but it could be a man. It doesn't really matter. It's just there's somebody that it's like it feels like apprehension. Okay, it feels like apprehension. So this particular part of the message, when it was speaking to living in the past, this is something that you're not able to let go of. Maybe you can't move on because you need some type of closure or something like that. I don't know. It'll come up for sure because this part of the message did feel like it stuck out to me. Um, Pivoting forward and not procrastinating in the past. So, like, it's almost as if maybe you have something that you don't recognize that you have, or there's some information that you're seeking that's not necessary for you to know in order to move forward. Okay, I don't know. Come out of the darkness and into the light. Okay, feeling drained, well, it's time to rest and recalibrate. Feeling empowered, well, it's time to create something meaningful. Share your testimony. Okay, give light and hope to others. Be the inspiration you want to see in the world. And then I got messages about black wealth is useless if we're not using it to create accessibility for the disenfranchised. Now that shit is very valid. That's very valid because I'm so sick of seeing people, obtain wealth and then they create these things that are inaccessible to the communities that they came from. It's like, okay, what was the point of all that? Like, you're basically part of the problem. Gentrification much? And black gentrification is far more dangerous, I feel, than white gentrification, because it's like, now what do we really what message are we really sending to the white people, white supremacy itself? Like, aren't we supposed to be dismantling this shit? Anyway, I digress. Everything doesn't need to be rooted in return on investment, because that's just as divisive as gentrification. Okay, now I have something about tarot readers as well, because this quite literally has been pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie, it's been pissing me off because I've been seeing it consistently, and it's like, according to ChatGPT, they think that there is a phenomenon with tarot now because spirituality went viral, and I'm like, well, that's still not acceptable, because there's so many people now on the internet, and specifically TikTok, but YouTube too, of course, who are just pulling cards with no regard for the sanctity of the art itself, and where it comes from, or why you shouldn't just be picking up a tarot deck and trying to guide people without having the qualifications, right? There is a certain hmm, just like people can't just go and be pastors, people can't just pop up and become tarot readers. And I say this to a lot of the people who are consistently being misguided by tarot readers, especially on TikTok, because as soon as you get on the app, what's happening? Well, videos are playing, right? And in these videos, a lot of the times, I've seen it myself. That's how I know. And as a reader myself, it's sickening to me. You just bombarded with all these messages from people. Spirit wanted me to tell you this. Your ancestors are saying this. And I'm like, that's not true, actually. Y'all are just monetizing this shit and it's pissing me off because there's so many things that we can use to create content. It doesn't have to be messing with people's livelihood and free will. When you're mixing, let's say, liquor, okay, in conjunction with tarot. So you doing a pick a card reading and you got these liquor bottles. That's a misrepresentation of what tarot even stands for. Like, what are you doing? You're fucking up something that is quite sacred. But I digress on that because that's a whole nother conversation that I'm gonna have on the prosperity portal at a later date. I just know that there's no point in me trying to even speak too much on that, but I definitely am going to speak on it. Okay, so something about the Holy Trinity is significant, okay? Something about being tapped in general. Maybe you feel tapped out lately, okay? But there is a need for you to tap in. There is a need for you to it's about getting in touch with you, okay? Getting closer to that inner voice, not all the other voices. And maybe some of y'all have too many voices in your head in the first place. Too many things are influencing you. And this is why you may need to detach, okay? You need to power down your devices and sit down in nature and really connect. That's for some of y'all. But let's go ahead and get into the cards. Spirit, only truth and clarity. Let me roll the dice actually first. Let's see what planets and signs we dealing with right now. Ooh, is this the sun? Okay, period. We in Leo energy right now. And then we got fourth house energy. Okay, okay. And then we got Taurus. All right. So hmm, how do I feel right now? I feel as if I'm fighting off. I'm fighting off people's intentions. Okay, now what do I mean when I say that? I can feel when people are projecting onto me, but it feels as if my defenses are so strong to the point where nothing can it cannot penetrate me. Period. Okay, that's the bottom line. So I don't know what that's about. That could be significant for you too. Maybe you feel like people have been testing you lately. Maybe you feel like people have been attacking you lately. Um, it's valid for sure. They've been stopping at nothing. Because why do you think that is? Clearly, you're doing something right if they all up in arms and upset and whatnot, trying to stop you because you're doing something right, Bookie. Okay. Something about it's like you need to clear out your energy field though. You need to reset, take a cleansing bath. Okay, when I say cleansing, I'm not talking about cleanse your body, but that too, sure, why not? You should be doing that every day, hopefully, especially with as hot as it is outside. But this feels more like you need to clear your auric field. Okay, you need to take a spiritual bath. Okay, Rosemary, Kalinda, is that how you say it? Shit. um Lavender, okay? And then there's another one too that I was gonna say. I don't know why I'm hearing lemon balm, but okay, go with it, go with it. Lemon balm is very invigorating and it would match the energy that we're in with this Leo energy right now. So okay, period. All right, so fourth house energy. Somebody, okay. If this is for you and you feel unstable right now, maybe you just had a job loss or some type of financial hit you took, I'm hearing. Now, this isn't, I'm listening, Spirit. Speak to me. It's about a home, though. It's about It's about a home. It's about a home. It's something, it's either you have to leave your home or something with your family is being you're being separated from your family. Like maybe you're experiencing a divorce or something like that. Whoever I'm speaking to, you could have two parents that are the same sex. Like you could have like two dads, two moms. Okay, because this feels very unconventional. I don't know, it feels unconventional. Something with the family though. Fourth house is family. Okay, so I don't know, this is some, it feels like something with a home though. Like you're being uprooted. Maybe you're being uprooted for well, I won't say maybe anything. You are definitely being uprooted for a reason. See, if you get uprooted, if spirit moves you from one place to another, it's because this is where you're being aligned on your soul's path, okay? Because I feel that some of y'all have been on a spiritual journey for some time, and now you've graduated from the spiritual journey to now it's your soul's path. Okay, those are two different things. The spiritual journey is all about teaching. You're learning all these different karmic lessons, you're awakening to your shadow, right? But then this when you graduate your spiritual journey, now you're ready to walk into your soul's path where everything feels a lot less heavy. There's not as much, there's no lessons, right? Because you've already learned everything, you've mastered it. So now it's time to just go and enjoy being alive, and whatever your soul came here to do. Okay, let's see. Sun in fourth house. So sun in fourth house with Taurus energy. See, that's the home though. Taurus is earth energy. Taurus is home. Taurus is all about comfort and food and living. Okay, so I don't know. I could be talking to a Taurus. I got Aquarius energy now. Then the sun is popping up again, so something is being illuminated. Mm, this could. Oops. Excuse me. This could be something significant about something being illuminated about a home. Okay. Then we got Uranus energy here, and then Gemini. Yeah, there's something that was supposed to be hidden. Okay. Now the first house is coming out. So something that was supposed to be hidden is now being illuminated. That's what sun energy does. Okay. And then there's people that are being dislocated, I'm hearing, relocated, dislocated. They're being they have to disperse. People have to disperse. So this is like an eviction. Okay. Spirit, speak to me, speak through me. What is this? Backhanded compliments, deliberate shade, and power struggle, divine protection, LGBTQ lovers. Didn't I just say you have two parents that are the same? You have two moms or two dads. Yeah, this is LGBTQ. But divine protection is here. Backhanded compliments, deliberate shade, and power struggle. So people who, damn, you know what this feels like? And I hate to say this shit, but I know what I'm talking about. It feels like karma. It feels like something where there's a lesson that is being learned here. Maybe somebody made a bad decision. Maybe somebody made a bad investment. Okay. I remember when I was 14. Hmm. Why did I open to that page? Shoot. Do you remember when you were 14? Do you remember 14-year-old you? I don't know. 14-year-old me was suicidal. I definitely remember that. I remember my mother saying, "You want some help?" when I told her I was going to kill myself. I don't know. That could be significant. Maybe your parents were cruel to you too. Stocks and bonds are here. There's something about an investment property I'm hearing. Okay. Keep going, spirit. Tell me more. The kids who got rejected by the cool kids are now the cool kids. So this is something to do with you being outcasted. Okay, you were outcasted for something. Okay, and now it's like something is coming to light with these backhanded compliments, deliberate shade, and a power struggle. I feel as if you are a very powerful individual. Okay, you are somebody who, you shake the room. You shake the room, literally. You shake the room. You could be dealing with a succubus, okay? Damn. And as I say that, the Nine of Swords comes out. You could be dealing with a succubus. Well, you could have been dealing with a succubus. Okay, there's somebody that's your arch nemesis that feels like they will stop. Yeah, this is family though. This is family because the Ten of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Something with psilocybin too, like mushrooms. Maybe somebody took shrooms recently. Maybe that was you. Okay, taking shrooms definitely it cracks the code. I'm telling you, if you had any type of trauma or any extreme stress in your life, where maybe you kind of got disconnected from your memories, that psilocybin will reconnect you with the memories. Trust me. um Damn, yeah, I'm seeing something with a pastor. There's a church here, because then there's a Six of Pentacles with the Hierophant with the Three of Wands. Something in the past, but it's coming to light now. Yeah, this is, ooh, child, timelines are blending right now, they're saying. So it's like something that you're doing is waking up people. There are people who are being deceived. Now hold on, spirit, tell me about this pastor, because I don't know, this motherfucker look crazy. Excuse me, but no. This is given like cult leader for real. Like the this Hierophant energy looks like a cult leader, because he looks very dark, but at the same, like maybe even like what is it called? And I can tell I'm telling the truth because my whole body is like I don't know how to explain it, but like everything is awake right now. My whole body feels like it's gonna start shaking. Okay. Yeah, I said truth and clarity, baby. Okay. Yeah, this person, they lie to people. They deceive people with there's something about a message though that they give, and it's like inspiring or it empowers people, but at the same time they don't realize that they're being deceived. They're being illusion. There's an illusion being created, but this is the disillusionment. That's why the sun came out twice. This is the disillusionment. Okay, so people that once followed this person is now waking up to the truth. Okay. Spirit, what else is this? Let's see, what is this? Third house. And then is this the south node or the north node? North node. Okay, damn, that's in your soul's purpose. And then Pisces. Okay. Pisces energy. Pisces is 12th house. 12 equals 3 technically. Maybe, oh wow, this is okay. You let me cook today, ain't you, spirit? Okay, period. Because Pisces is 12th house, but then and then 12th house also is death and rebirth house. So something that was dead is now being brought to life, or something that wasn't seen is now being seen. People are awakening. This goes back to what I was just saying about this cult leader slash pastor or whatever the hell they supposed to be. Okay. And then the third house. Hmm. Yeah. It makes sense because the third house is about your communication. It's about your thoughts, right? So it's like you're realizing something. Ooh, child. Because the Nine of Swords here, this is where your thoughts are not clear. Your thoughts are very clouded. Maybe you even feel very burdened or a lot of pressure by maybe something that's stressful. Some type of situation is stressful for sure. And then the King of Cups. Hmm. There's a whistleblower. This King of Cups is a whistleblower. Tell me about this, spirit. This could be about siblings. Okay. Third house it does represent your siblings. Okay. So if you have brothers or sisters, I don't know. This is something about childhood. I get that really heavily. This is something about childhood. This is something about the past that's being illuminated now. Maybe you reached a particular pinnacle in your journey to where you now are capable of understanding something the way that you weren't able to understand it before. Maybe something has been cleared out with your mental, where you have clarity now, where you're capable of seeing something differently than what you've seen before. Okay, the lovers is clarifying. Yeah, this is. Oh, wait, what is this though? This is getting heavy. I okay. They said don't be a punk now. Okay, you're right. Okay. All right. Tell me more. If y'all make me cry, I'm about to be mad. I don't want to cry. I done cried enough for this whole year. Okay. Okay. Speak to me, spirit. What is this? For some of y'all, now listen, I'm gonna give a trigger warning because this may be triggering what I'm about to say, and I just gotta let you know that. So if you don't really want to hear no crazy shit that may trigger you to remember childhood, deep dark childhood wounds, and you need to get up off of this video. Don't even continue watching. I'm warning you now, because I can already tell. Look, I'm even getting cozy. That's how I know it's about to get crazy. Man, this is about to get crazy. This is about to make me so sad. This is about to make me so sad, yo. Here go the Hierophant again. It's the same person. Yo, what I have here is there could be something where you're realizing that one of your parents is not your parents. Okay, there's something with paternity here. Paternity is father though, so this could be your father isn't your father, it's somebody else. You could have always felt different than your other siblings, and there's a reason why, because your father is not your father, it's someone else. Or this could be your mother is not your mother, it's someone else. Literally take it how it applies. If your mother or your father has multiple siblings or has a sibling at all, this could be indicative of that. Okay, somebody could have literally gave birth to you while somebody else portrayed your mom or your dad. Okay, and if it's not coming up that way, it's like somebody was you were given to somebody else to take care of you, to raise you, basically. Now the thing that I see here that's most compelling to me is there's some type of spiritual gift that you have that it made people uncomfortable. Okay, specifically people in your family. All right, now the thing is, there's something in terms of inheritance, something that was supposed to be given to you. Okay, it's like they're playing keep away. They've been playing keep away with you. Like it's like nope, nope. It's not funny. I'm just listen. This has something to do with a house, okay, um or a building, all right, physical property. This could be TPs could be significant to you. Powwows could be significant to you. Native American history could be significant to you. Okay, maybe you need to check your heritage, your lineage. Listen, I've been very surprised at my own discoveries. So I would invite you to do your own discovery too, because maybe you're gonna find out some shit that just blows your mind. I just heard blows the roof off. Wow. Okay. But there's something about your spirituality or your connectedness to spirit that makes you very protected. Okay, I'm not really sure if they've been protecting you from this secret for a reason. Like I feel this really does feel spiritual. It's almost as if spirit has been trying to um it's not guide you, but like prepare you. Okay, it feels like preparation, because this is something ever since you were a kid. Okay, so you already obtained something, or you already something, you own something that you don't realize you own, period. Okay, now your mom, okay, this is your mom, could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Your mom, I don't know, this lady is vindictive. She looks sweet, she looks innocent, she looks caring. um she could also have like some type of creative passion. She could play a musical instrument. Okay, but there's something very conniving about her. There's something that is that is concealed, I'm hearing. And this could be something when it comes to the mental, because the mental really does seem to be illuminated heavily here. Okay. Also, I want to go back to that north node that I pulled out earlier when I spoke about you being in your soul's purpose. You being in your soul's purpose is what's causing this to be illuminated. All right. So there's some type of scam that's been happening for quite some time, and I don't know if you're necessarily exposing it or it's just being exposed, but somebody's world is ending. Okay. The world card is coming out with the three of swords. So something is very yeah, and then we got the seven of wands with the emperor over here. Something is being exposed, but it's super uncomfortable to these individuals. This could be your family. You could be alienated from your family. Okay. Why is it upside down? Because somebody's trying. There's a voodoo doll here. Okay. You were put you There's a voodoo doll, and then there's writing. So something about the writings on the wall. There's a witch in this card as well. Child. And then there's a hooded figure back here. I don't know what the fuck this is. Excuse my language, but damn. There is a typewriter here. So something could be significant with a typewriter and a dead baby. All right. Oh, this is writing. It's scribing. Somebody scribed a fate for you that you did not that you escaped, okay? You could also speak another language. Your mother is a black widow. She's responsible for somebody's death. Okay, there's something with a snake. Snakes are rebirth though, so it's like something was sent to you to harm you, but instead of harming you, it made you rebirth. Okay, Sagittarius could be significant here as well. There's something with you being biracial. I don't know. This is crazy because the thing is when I'm looking at the lovers card, it's like you there's on the cards that I'm using, the depiction of these lovers, one is very brown skin and the other is very fair skin. Okay, so something about your yeah, I talked about you being different. Maybe that's another thing. Like this sounds crazy though. What people are concerned about color? That's crazy. I know there's something about your color. There's something about your listen, do a DNA test, okay? Do I don't know, shit. Do a DNA test. Something could be significant about cowboy boots or cowboys or cowboy horseback riding, okay? And I'm seeing something about bats as well. Something about the darkness. You have entities that are protecting you. It's crazy because I don't know. These things look crazy, but also I feel like it's a culmination of there are those who are watching you because they're for the bad. They're here to harm you, and there are others that are like in the same category that are there to watch over you, like protect you. Okay, but they kind of look creepy. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like this really could be extraterrestrials. Okay, but I do see this doll though. This doll. So there's a doll and there's a baby. Oh, there's something that you experience as a baby because this doll, it's like it was made when you were a child. Okay, something was always meant to control you. Something was always meant to like something was meant to make you crazy, literally, but you're not, because that's why the nine of swords was in reverse. It's like you reverse something by you being resilient, I guess. I don't know, that's the only thing I can really see because the strength card is here. Okay, but with this property situation, I don't know. Spirit wants you to decide. It's like it's up to you. What do you want to do? Are you gonna? I don't know. You got people that are like they don't want you to get it. Like no matter what, they are gonna do everything that they can to try to stop you. because they're money hungry. These people are money hungry. Maybe these individuals, you know, come from poverty. I mean, I know what that's like. Shit, I started from the bottom. It'd be like that. Yeah, you have somebody that's trying to haunt your dreams though. There's an individual here. It's like there could have even been something with like a recent gunfire or some type of shooting. All I see is spirits though. Like it's crazy. All I see is spirits. It's like they're all around. I'm pulling from the Better Things deck. This is a new deck that I created. Um, and it's for CEO energy, period. Standing firm, 10 toes down. I know that's right. Okay, period. And then stocks and bonds. Again, I don't know. I think that you're supposed to go living trust. Yeah, you're supposed to go for this because it wouldn't come out if you weren't. Okay. Stocks and bonds, living trust, control the algorithm. Okay, maybe you're a content creator. I just did a video the other day or last night, technically early yesterday morning for content creators. um Living trust. A living trust is like, it's like this is what I want to happen when I'm not here. That's what that is. It's like a will. Well, no, that's not true. A living trust is like you put money into something. Okay, hold on. Hold on, because spirit talking. Because what's up with this kid? This kid looks so. This kid looks. This kid, first of all, this kid looks very magical. I don't know. This kid looks so magical. Like, this Princess of Cups is very intuitive. He or she is very, very tapped in. I don't know. This kid is different. Okay, but there's something with like them having to fight for something because their arms are bandaged up, and also there's a chain on their foot with a ball, like a there's something that's like holding this kid down basically, and then there's people behind the kid. That's weird though. Spirit, what's this? Somebody's controlling the kid basically. There's this kid that's being controlled, this Princess of Cups. Okay, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Interesting. So this could either be the father, because we got the King of Cups that came out. So oh no, this is the father though. The Princess of Cups with the King of Cups, that's the father. That's the father. The father of the Princess of Cups would be the King of Cups. Duh. And then we got the Princess of Swords, another kid. So there's two kids here. This kid's intuitive as fuck too. Why does this kid look like a fucking soldier? I don't know. This kid look like a soldier, but this kid also looks like they're not alive because there's two worlds here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait. This kid is. So the Princess of Swords. Hold on, Spirit. Is the Princess of Swords the sibling of the Princess of Cups, or is it just another kid? Who is this other kid? Princess of Swords and Princess of Cups. I don't know. There's two. Yeah, Ace of Cups. I think so. Yeah, it is. It is because the Ace of Cups. To clarify, that yes, it is. So these are two siblings. Okay. Now I don't know. These siblings could. I don't really know how old the kids are. To be honest, I can't tell. But they could be like preteen or teens. Okay, but they're younger. All right, and then we have a father here. This father It's a hot ass mess. I don't know what the fuck going on with this father. Let me look. Because I don't know. It's crazy. What is this? These kids are very protected. That's all I could really say. And they're magical as fuck too. Cause like, the Princess of Cups, she has like some type of ability to like. It's like her emotion turns into, dare I say, electricity. Like that sounds crazy, I know, but like that's what I'm getting. It's like her emotion, he or she, their emotion is like it transforms into electricity. It's like electric power. Okay, it's like the kid cries or feels emotion, and then it's like the other thing is I'm seeing is like on her head. First of all, who are, oh my gosh, this is such a powerful reading, because this is, I don't I ain't never even seen nothing like this before in my readings, and I done seen some interesting stuff, but this kid is surrounded by some type of I don't know, they're anomalies. I don't really know what to call them. They don't look human, they don't look spiritual. Well, I don't want to say they don't look spiritual. They look like figures from ancient Egypt for real. Like I that's the only thing I could say. Like they look like they're wearing helmets or something. Like you know how Anubis, like they give like that type of energy, like they're wearing helmets, but they're like half human, half not even half human though. They look like Darth Vader, okay? I don't know. But this was surrounding the Princess of Cups, okay? And then the Princess of Swords. The thing is interesting too is that they came out separately. So I don't know if these kids are together. But I know that the Princess of Swords, something about her, she astral travels. This kid, he or she, they astral travel. This could be your child, okay? But who is this? Wait, what is this right here? So, so this, so the Princess of Cups. What is that? What is this in the hands? Oh, so wait, did I say, wait, where the fuck did the King of, who, where the King of Wands come from? That wasn't the King of Wands that I was looking for. Who is this King of Wands? Oh, it's another person. Okay, so boom, boom. What's up with this King of Cups? Because why he look abused and just, this King of Cups looks like he'd be on the streets or something. I'm not trying to be funny, for real, because he all in some abandoned car, and it's all shot up. Eh, what the fuck? Like he rolling on hubcaps and shit. What the fuck is this, spirit? What is, what? Mm. But the what's that coming from his stomach? This King of Cups is sick. This this King of Cups could be lovesick even. I don't know, y'all. This is getting crazy. I told you it was gonna get crazy. How much percentage I got? Okay, I'm good. I'm on 33%. Okay, and what am I at? 48 minutes. Okay, damn, I didn't know it was gonna go this long. Let me hurry up and wrap this up. I don't know. I can't rush though. They don't want me to rush. They want me to tell everything. Cause here go that book again. What the fuck is up with this book, spirit? It's a Bible. It's a Bible. Somebody's hiding something. They're hiding. Okay. Okay. Let me slow down. Look, it's four people. It's a family. That's a family. That's a family. Those are the kids right there again. Those are two kids, the mom and the dad. At the Ten of Pentacles now. The Ace of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. Something is illegal. Something wasn't supposed to happen like that. Or something happened unnaturally. Because now here go the King of Wands. This King of Wands is doing something to like change the algorithm. change the outcome. And I don't know, it goes right back to this Princess of Cups though. Something really, really significant about the Princess of Cups, because she she knows something that other people don't want her to know, or that they don't want her to expose. But she's feeling consumed. I don't know. It feels like she's being consumed spiritually too. With this rainbow coming out, it's like her aura is like something is happening for sure. Spirit, what's this? Tell me about this Princess of Cups. Somebody woke the Princess of Cups up. That's what I do know. Because even though she got this ball chained to her, it's like she's chained somewhere. She can't go somewhere. She's stuck somewhere. But like also she's really not, because it's a chain with a ball attached. But even if the ball is heavy, she could walk and drag it. She could still walk and drag it. And it seems like she's very focused on something. Like her eyes are very focused on something. There's a lot of connect. She's super connected. Ooh, who is this kid? Who is this kid? She is so fucking connected. Yo, look, this little girl or this little boy, magical. Magical. Like when I tell you that this little kid sends out signals to the universe and receives signals from the universe. Ooh, wee, ooh, wee, ooh, wee. Who is this kid? If this is your child, man, you better be fucking happy as fuck, because this little kid is connected. Or a big kid. It could be a big kid too. But whoever it is, this child is connected. Okay? This child is very, very connected. And when I say to other realms, I mean other realms, multiple realms. Like, it's almost as if this kid is barely human. Okay? It's definitely a human kid, but I don't know. Like, she or he is part cyborg. Okay? That's what it's given. And they're learning something. They're both of them are learning something. The Princess of Swords and the Princess of Cups, they're learning something about their DNA or about their origins. Okay, that's what it is. Because it's something that's making them, it's something that's making them pause. Thank you, Spirit. Let me cook. Come on. Yeah, they're learning something about their origins. Okay, period. And this could all have something to do with the whole home trust, all of that situation. Okay, so let's look some more, because Spirit said you're not done. Okay, let me go. Okay, where we going next with these? Okay, where's the big one? Only clear and concise messages, Spirit. And then I'm gonna finish it off with the what's the key deck. Okay, for y'all, with any clarifying messages that you need. Okay, Americans with Disabilities Act. Ooh, you know what I'm getting? And that could go back to that Nine of Swords that was in reverse. People could, with the backhanded compliments, deliberate shade, and power struggle, people could have called that person crazy. The Nine of Swords could have been like, oh, somebody was trying to say that they were crazy, but then it's like it's being illuminated that that person ain't crazy at all. And maybe this, I'm gonna tell you how I see it, because with that Ten of Pentacles that came out, but then it's like it wasn't like that was not a manifestation. That was somebody's desire. Okay, and I feel like that's the King of Cups desire specifically. That's the King of Cups desire to have Ten of Pentacles with a whole family, like a whole family, a mom, a dad, and the Princess of Swords and the Princess of Cups. Okay, but the reality is that there is no whole family. There's the King of Cups, who seems to be in some type of uh poverty. Okay, I don't know. And then the Princess of Cups, which I don't know if this kid is like in some type of cult or something, with that hierophant that was out there, and all the control and stuff that I was seeing. And then the Princess of Swords, I don't know, it's weird, because the Princess of Swords is like She neither here nor there. She's above these buildings. So it's like, is she even in this world still? The Princess of Cups is here because she got a chain. She's chained here. The Princess of Swords, I don't know. This Princess of Swords is here on Earth. So this could be somebody that, this could be, you could have had a miscarriage with a child. Okay. I don't know, honey. I don't know. I'm just reading the cards. I'm just reading the energy. Mm-mm. Self-improvement journey. So, and then what's up with that? All this blue. This is intuition. I'm telling you, these kids are very tapped in. Maybe these kids just be astral traveling or traveling often. Okay. Something with nighttime is very significant though. Speaking of nighttime, that's the other thing I've been noticing with this 8-8 portal that's coming up. And I told y'all this. Listen, this energy is potent. There's something. Rosemary. There's something significant about nighttime because the last several nights, I know for a fact that there are people up, thinking about me and shit like that. But I'm not really talking about that. This is not really like a anxious energy that I'm talking about. This feels more like certain things are reversing for some of y'all, where maybe certain constraints that the rest of the collective, or I'm just gonna say the majority or the average person, they subscribe to, like, I gotta get 8 hours of sleep, and I gotta do this way because that's how it's always been done. This feels like breaking tradition. Okay, it's really giving that Hierophant energy, because Hierophant energy is all about traditions. It's all about hierarchy. But when you take something and it's like you're breaking the norm. Something is being reconstructed, reconfigured. Okay, so maybe where you used to sleep 8 hours a day, you don't gotta sleep 8 hours a day no more. I know me, I don't even be tired for real. Like, I'll be up and at 'em, ready to do whatever I need to do. And that's some supernatural stuff. I just seen celebration twice. Okay, so there could be something that you're celebrating. Maybe you're celebrating your I just heard achievement. Okay, take your time. Yeah, it goes back to me saying I don't need to rush, because I kind of felt like I needed to rush too, but that be the energy of other people wanting me to rush. I'm not gonna rush. Nobody don't make or break me. Don't do what other people want you to do. Even if you can feel them in your energetic field, block them out. Telepathic feedback. What I just say? Telepathic feedback. Yeah, this is about other people trying to project. You broke the curse. You broke the curse. That's what I just got. You broke the curse. And then something about the Roman Empire. This is something that goes back. Digestive issues. That's what I was seeing with the King of Cups, with the father. So something about the father having digestive issues is very significant. Listen, if this is you and you're having digestive issues, get you some citrine, okay? Get you some lemongrass, get you some tiger's eye. That helps with digestive problems. Um, Something with disabilities is significant too. I just keep seeing that. Interesting enough too, because I'm like, do y'all want me to? I don't know what they want me to do, to be honest. Gender neutral and don't be naive. Hmm. Spirit, there's so much that you're giving me all at once. You gotta bear with me. And then here we go with depth checks and balances again. This goes back to that living trust and that inheritance and the poverty of the King of Cups. Yeah, this is all, they're all connected. All of this is connected, or it wouldn't be coming out. Trust me. Like-minded people. You need to find like-minded people. That's the issue. You haven't been around like-minded people for quite some time, actually, and that's why it feels like you're constantly at odds with people, because those aren't your people. You need to start drawing you some sigils. If you have a car, when you get in your car, I would I don't know. They told me not to say that, so but I do have defying the odds coming out again. Somebody's breaking the standards. I'm telling you. It's like maybe this is causing a lot of friction for people, okay? Because you know a lot of individuals are rooted in their belief systems and they're very adamant about how they're doing things, like their rituals and whatnot. And if you divert from that, if you deviate from other people's way of being, that they, you know, where this is like maybe like a lineage of people that have always done things a particular way, it's like you could be seen as the enemy, you could be seen as the outcast. Hey, trust me, I would know. Racism and discrimination, see, this is what I'm saying. And then descendants of slavery, this is what I'm saying. Dark divination. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Phoenix rising and an achievement again. I don't know, man. I'm gonna just say this: with these people that look like their parents or something like that, it seems like you're just a total. You're the difference. Okay, you are the difference. And every time that something is done to you, okay, because with that little voodoo doll that I seen, um, it's like everything that's meant to hurt you, instead of it harming you, it heals you even more. Like, I don't know, it's weird. It's like it's awakening you and forcing you to heal something, forcing you to see something, forcing you to become something. Okay, this phoenix rising. All right. And then with the racism and discrimination, this is gonna sound very, very crazy for me to say this, but like this is exactly what's in my spirit, so I'm gonna say it. Okay, you could have always thought that you were a black person and maybe you partially white. Okay, you could have always thought that you were a white person, maybe you partially Native American. There's something here when it comes to heritage and when it comes to what you see is not actually what you getting. Okay, so like you may think that you're a descendant of a particular thing, but you come from somewhere completely different. Okay, now this is something that I resonate with for sure, for sure. So let me just tell you this: go and look into your heritage, look into your ancestry, look into who you are. Don't just take what they've told you, because for some of y'all, you've been lied to. Your survival story will save someone's life. Do not be ashamed of your past, because your past is your testimony, babe. Okay, nostalgia is here. Maybe you need to be reflected on the past right now, because something in the past you've forgotten, you've left something behind. And maybe that's what they want you to forget. They don't want you to remember something because maybe it stops you from getting this inheritance. But like, listen, I'm gonna just tell you from my own personal opinion. Okay, this is not my psychic opinion, this is my personal opinion. Everything not worth the hassle. Okay, and sometimes when you want to make something right, sometimes it's just like, ugh, I don't even got the energy. It's like you got to give it to spirit and be like, spirit, you handle this, because I don't okay. Sometimes it's just not meant for you to fight certain battles, you know. I know for me personally, I just ain't got time. I'm just focused on my ascension. Okay, but I don't know what's up with these two children, but except for the fact to say, even the demons they sent to you are bowing down. Damn. And I hate to say it, because that's exactly what I see with this Princess of Cups. I don't know. I don't know why this keep spirit. Why you showing me these two, this princess of cups and this princess of swords, but specifically this princess of cups is standing out, and it's something with that head, that crown chakra is really busting, man. Like, it's busting with information. It's so much that he or she has to say. Okay, I mean, shit, maybe this princess of cups or princess of swords is watching me. If you watch me, if you watching this, okay, if you're watching this, it's not too late. Go in, use what you know to your advantage. All right, um that's my professional opinion. Go use what you know to your advantage, because I'm not sure if there's people who are bigger than you, older than you, wiser than you maybe, but you are very wise too. If there are people that are trying to intimidate you or whatever else, fuck that. Don't let them intimidate you, don't let them scare you, don't let them make you feel like you don't have no other options, you don't have no choice. One thing about me, like, I don't play about messing with kids or messing with animals or messing with the disabled. If you trying to, yeah, look, Ace of Swords in reverse, bruh. If you are trying to manipulate someone, especially a child, you're just a fucked up person, and you gonna get what's coming to you. That's all. I don't know. There's really nothing else I can say. Yeah, look, Nine of Cups. You're gonna get what's coming to you. Listen, go after what your heart's desire tells you. If you are this Princess of Cups, okay, who's very tapped in, or if you're this Princess of Swords, it's always astral traveling. It's something about your dreams at nighttime. You have vivid dreams. You see things in your dreams. You see people in your dreams that feel familiar to you, or maybe people that you know in your waking life. You're seeing these people in your dreams and you're seeing them in a totally different light because this skeleton behind the Princess of Swords is illuminated almost as if it's like something that looked lively and vibrant in your waking life. It's like in your dream state, it's not that same way at all. You don't see it as that. You could also be getting communication directly from the dead because I'm seeing this spirit right behind you. There's one spirit in particular, though. Yeah, there is a spirit that's communicating with this Princess of Swords. Listen, I'm not counting out the fact that kids and the teenagers and stuff can watch this channel, and that's why I've been trying to clean up my language lately. Because I don't, I'm gonna have a potty mouth behind the scenes sometimes because I like cussing the fuck. But also, like, I want to try to make sure that kids can receive the messages if that's what they need to receive. I don't know. It ain't always gonna be kid friendly, of course, but sometimes as a messenger, you got to accept that. Sometimes that's just how it is. And I'm seeing something with crystals. So maybe you need to get you a crystal, an amulet. I'm hearing get you an amulet, okay? Something with that will protect you. You got these entities that are praying though. What the freak is this? It's like they don't want you to take the right path. No, fuck that. Take the right path because you know the truth. You know the truth. Whoever this is, you know the truth, yo. Okay? Whoo, child. And then here with the King of Swords. You know the truth. Like I said, this is spirit animal or spirit guide of yours, okay? I'm hearing something with the dum 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 dum. What the hell those people called? Celtics, something like that. The people from back in the day. Them people. I hope that's making sense. But no, I see it though for real. And then Two of Cups and the Five of Cups. Something with a relationship that was lost. And there's somebody that's hurt because of this relationship that was lost. But then there's the Two of Pentacles. It's like somebody's trying to see if there's an option for the relationship to be regained, but then there's the devil trying to stop the relationship from being regained, and then there's a Six of Cups, and then there's the Magician. Oh my gosh, all of this goes together because here go the Hierophant again. The Hierophant again. Like, what the fuck? Do I need to slap this Hierophant? Come here so I can slap you. Six of Cups. Childhood memories resurfacing. The devil trying to play on the childhood memories, though. Man, who is this devil? Dirty dog? Listen, kill them all, spirit. Kill them all. My bad. Excuse me. I'm back. Oh boy. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I was gonna do a love reading, but yeah, we're gonna have to do that later. Oh my gosh, and it's 1:51 in the morning. How is it getting so late? Okay. Okay. I hope this was helpful. I don't know what the hell going on. Okay. I'm just giving the messages. I mean, this channel is about disturbing the motherfucking peace. So maybe there's something where, these kids are gonna be speaking the truth. They're gonna say what it is instead of what people are trying to portray it as. Swept up, head over heels. What in the world? So is this? I just said I wasn't doing love, and then here go love popping out. What's going on? Swept up, head over heels, falling in love, intense emotions. Maybe somebody is falling in love with themselves. I literally just heard that song though. I was excited because I was falling in love with you. Got me thinking about Tyrese when he be like, "What more do you want from me?" Yo, literally, I was feeling like that last week. I was like, "What is this? This is nuts." My goodness, my Shayla. I don't know. Swept up, head over heels. We're gonna clarify card by card. I'm gonna do 3 cards. Well, they did give me 5, so I guess I'm gonna do 4. Oh no, they gave me 3. Okay. Swept up, knocked up. Wow, that's crazy. Detective, and then player from the Himalaya. Okay. None of this makes sense, but let's go ahead and clarify. What the fuck? Let's start with the swept up. What is this spirit? Detective snooping, digging for dirt, accusations. Did somebody get somebody pregnant? Oh my gosh. Please do not be giving me no more scandal. We didn't have enough scandal for a lifetime over here around yonder. Okay. Okay. What's this for head over heels? I was excited. First of all, I have a question. It say head over heels and swept up, right? But this person, they're okay. Hold on, baby. Hold on a minute now. Wait a minute, honey. This don't make me feel good, to be honest, because it say that somebody is swept up, right? But also I see somebody holding a phone. Oh, this is getting on my nerves. Cause oh my gosh, excuse me, but what? Please stop it now. Immediately make it fucking stop. Somebody is holding a phone in one hand, okay, and then in the other hand they got a lighter. That's, they flicking the lighter, and the lighter that's they're flicking is going up into a flame of a heart. Okay, so the heart, the flame, it unrolls up into a flame shaped like a heart. All right, and then out of the flame, there's all these hearts bursting out of the flame. Now, here's the thing with that. That's a fucking love spell. Okay, you can't trick me. You cannot trick me into believing this is true love. This is somebody doing a love spell. Okay, now somebody trying to get somebody pregnant. Okay, because they said these do go together, babe. They not separate. They together. Okay, all right. Well, all right then. So somebody done casted a love spell. They're swept up. They've been stalking. Okay, they've been stalking. Can't keep their eyes off your pictures, baby. They want you. Nah, nah. Drunk in love. No, this motherfucker is a little ill though, because I'm just trying to say, why are they in the dark? They're doing this at nighttime. Oh my god, I know what's going on. This person has somebody, and they may be either the person that they got, they pregnant, or they married to him, one of the two, okay, or they just in a committed commitment. They in a committed commitment. They in a committed relationship, but at the same time, they see you. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Ooh wee. That's why the detective and the player is here, because somebody is discovering this shit. Ooh, and then at the bottom of the deck it say, bye Felicia, peacing out, thank you, next, leaving and not caring. So somebody leaving somebody because they found out that they was looking at your damn pictures. Okay. So you definitely on social media, whoever this is that I'm speaking to, you could have a baby, you could be pregnant right now, or maybe the other person is pregnant. But I know one of the two things that's factual: somebody done tried to cast a love spell, or they done fell into their own love trap. Okay, and now they feel like they can't leave you alone. I can't leave you alone. Ooh, do not recommend. Absolutely the fuck not. Death card. Yeah, snooping, digging for dirt, accusations. So something is coming to an end because somebody is head over heels for you, apparently. Okay. I'm gonna just say how you get them is how you lose them. So I really wouldn't recommend being with nobody if this is, a different. The scenario is different, and maybe you feel interested in this person too. I wouldn't get with no motherfucking body that got somebody already and had the nerve to be, what I'm saying, tiptoeing around yonder. No, no. You can't trust that person far as you could throw them. Something about Long Beach is significant, or the beach, or Santa Monica Beach. And the only reason why I'm saying this, not because I spent a lot of time on that beach. Well, a lot of beaches in LA, but specifically Santa Monica Beach, because they got them, or Dockweiler's Beach, because they have those tennis, not tennis, volleyball things. Damn it, okay, the volleyball. You know what I'm talking about, because that's what they have on this card with the player playing the field, not looking to settle, seeking options. Somebody could be a player, like a literal player of sports. Okay, they could play some type of sports. They could be athletic. It don't matter though. None of that matters because they a dirty dog. Okay. Okay. What's this? Last but not least, and then let me go ahead and end it out. It's time to recuperate. You need some type of maybe you do need to be like in solitude right now, and just, I'm also seeing spiritual counseling here. Okay, so you could need to get some type of advice. Okay, I don't know, honey. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I'm reading in the energy. Um, but there's something about solitude and unplugging. Okay, disconnecting from the internet. Maybe you spend too much time on the web. Chill, chill. There's something also that's coming to you in your dream state. Like when you're sleeping, you get something very significant from your dreams, but it seems like you lose them when you wake up. You got to keep a phone, or and I mean a notepad and a pen by your bed, so when you wake up from your dream state, you could just start writing down everything that you remember from the dream, everything, even if it seems insignificant, even the colors. Okay, the numbers too. If you see numbers, I know in my dreams I be seeing the time. I be having cell phones in my dream and shit. I'm like, is this allowed? I don't think I don't think you're supposed to be able to see cell phones and stuff in your dreams. And see, I be seeing my picture on the phone and stuff. It'd be crazy. I don't know. I got a whole different type of access, so I don't know. I won't try to compare myself to others, but um, well, the Fool card is here with the King of Cups again. You have some type of brand new beginning. And it does feel like you. Whoa! Oh my God! I might have to come back. I might have to come back, y'all. Cause what the fuck is this? Somebody is getting some type of. I was excited because I was falling in love with you. Somebody is really in love, though. I don't know. There's two scenarios here. There's this dirty, disgusting bastard who just, we don't need to talk about them. And then there's this other person. Ooh, I'm gonna come back for that one because, honey, I'm kind of interested. I'm curious. I'm curious. We love, honey. Yes, we love. There's something with a union that's happening now. Let's be clear, it doesn't have to be love, like romantic love. Love can come in many forms. I need y'all to be getting more comfortable with intimacy in all forms, okay? Because intimacy does not mean sex. I don't know. Somebody finds you very influential. Somebody finds you very creative, okay? Somebody finds you very diplomatic. But that's because they're a match to that same energy, okay? With this chariot card at the bottom, yeah, I'm gonna have to come back because, oh my gosh, y'all, what is this? What? I'm in your business now. I'm in your business. I'm gonna be back for a love reading, okay? Let me ground and everything, and then I'll be back. Bye.